There is now a second version of the Vayu EOS model, and we've tested it for you in the 4 square meter size, once with handles and once with a control bar. The front loop is well sized and absolutely rigid, allowing you to control the wing very well. The EOS 2 always comes delivered with both hard handles and soft handles, but you can also mount a continuous control bar. However, that one comes at an additional cost. The diameter of both is well sized and fits very well for small to large hands, or even when you're wearing gloves. We have 2 SUP valves for inflating and deflating. You can inflate them individually, but also easily using the existing one-pump system. It is kept very short and straight. The windows, reinforced with polyester threads, are large and positioned in such a way that you also have a good view to leeward. The middle part of the front tube is made of Alula Aris, a very stiff laminate. The whole thing then transitions into a high-strength Dacron with rectangular reinforcement from polyester threads, just as we know it from other manufacturers. And then in the tip areas there is normal standard Dacron. Depending on the different materials, the front tube is sealed in different ways. We have a continuous Kida seam throughout. However, on the Aries it is doubled from the inside and stitched 4 times, and in the Dacron areas it is doubled and stitched once. The EOS 2 also has a medium profile depth, which is supported by a short infill panel. The middle strut has been further optimized because now you can also easily order the available click handle for it. The Vayu EOS 2 features 100% canopy tension across the entire profile. In the front area, a double ripstop material is used here. This then transitions into a high-strength 5-layer double ripstop material, which is extremely low stretch. And to ensure that absolutely nothing can flutter, there are also 3 battens on each side of the trailing edge. Impact and abrasion points are protected with Kevlar materials. In terms of the profile, we have a flat leading edge here. The whole thing then transitions into a medium profile depth, which tapers off toward the leech. And again, just for an in-house comparison, the Aura 3 has a greater wingspan here compared to the EOS. So the EOS 2 model is overall designed to be a bit more compact. All in all, the workmanship here is extremely clean and the wing looks as if it were painted. When heading into the water, you notice a very slight swing of the wing. It isn't quite as stable as the in-house Aura 3. However, thanks to the firm front handle, you can easily correct this slight movement. The lift is good to very good for an all-round wing in this comparable class, and the ability to get up on the foil is also good to very good. Even if you like to ride very small boards, as you can see here with 40 liters, getting up on the foil is done quickly with a slightly more intense pumping motion, which should have a medium frequency. Thanks to a large sweet spot, the pumping process can be performed from a slight broad reach to a deep broad reach. If you hit the optimal angle with enough wind, you don't need to pump with the wing at all. Here as well we have good to very good performance on the beam reach. If you want to get the maximum performance here, you need a little more strength in your backhand than in your front hand in order to consistently keep the trailing edge tight. If good performance is enough for you, you can take it easy because the EOS 2 supports itself very well as long as you're not trying to squeeze out every last bit of performance. Otherwise, the EOS 2 always accelerates very smoothly and you achieve a good top speed. Whether in displacement mode or when flying, with the EOS 2 you always have a very stable wing, which makes overall control very easy. This wing consistently has good profile stability. Compared to others, it is not among the absolutely stiffest wings on the market. It's more of a mix between performance and comfort. The holding forces at an absolutely stable pressure point are in the mid-range here, maybe just a tiny bit above. But even very light riders shouldn't find this bothersome. The EOS 2 has truly excellent and absolutely homogeneously balanced maneuver handling. During upwind maneuvers, we don't feel any noticeable resistance, and even with all types of jibe maneuvers, it positions itself very nicely, and after the maneuver, the airflow immediately attaches to the wing again, allowing you to instantly enjoy the consistent base pull once more. The compact shape means that in terms of tip-to-tip balance, the EOS 2 simply doesn't float as evenly, especially in the waves, as a comparable Aura 3, which, relatively speaking, boasts a significantly larger wingspan. In this area, you definitely have to make a few small compromises. Normal wave riding is, of course, always possible, but you can also always feel a slight tendency to swing upward, and you have to keep it under control using the well-sized and stiff handle. The more dynamically you carve your turns while applying pressure against the wing, the more willingly the wing follows each movement. If your own riding skills are sufficiently developed, the performance in this area is actually quite good. In addition to its powerful yet forgiving performance in the freeride category, the strengths of the EOS 2 definitely also lie in the freestyle sector. The profile provides excellent lift, and the wing also carries very quickly and for a long time across the entire wind range, so even highly advanced riders can be satisfied in this area. In this context, the reliability when landing, thanks to the good feedback on the rear hand, is definitely one of the points worth mentioning. That said, as fans of a control bar, we would always recommend choosing one. The Vayu EOS 2 is a good to very good all-round wing that will provide plenty of fun for everyone from beginners to highly advanced riders, thanks to a very good balance of performance and comfort. Additionally, the freestyle sector can also be on your wish list, because in this area, the EOS 2 also performs very well. If you're mainly interested in wave riding, then you'll definitely be better off with the in-house Aura 3. Nevertheless, the performance here ranges from solid to sporty, especially if your riding skills are generally a bit higher and more dynamic. There are no restrictions regarding weight here, since it is not too physically demanding and also has enough power and low-end pull to get even heavier riders flying without any problems. In addition, we have a truly high-quality material combination that sensibly uses the right materials in the right places, making durability likely as well. Of course, we have to phrase it this way because we have not conducted a long-term test. But based on the experience we have with these fabrics that were used here, we know that overall, when they are used in these areas, they are indeed more durable. In terms of price, the version we tested in 4 square meters was 1,049 euros. What we really appreciate about Vayu is that with the EOS 2 and the Aura 3, there is a clear and meaningful distinction between their preferred areas of use.